Ben Simmons, still a crowd favorite after that Philadelphia playoff series, rolls one in with the right hand. Ben bring it up on Capella. Challenge the shot, but Ben take it right. In his career is 17 last February in Philadelphia. Let's go inside. Underneath is Ben Simmons to flip it in.
And 36 against Atlanta. Ben Simmons right down the middle, and that is going to be a three-point opportunity.
By the Magic in that first half.
25 second chance points on Wednesday.
There was some personal things that was part of his process of dealing with that mentally. And so then during the season last year, Simmons tips it in.
Nick Claxton is a big that's out of this basketball game. So the only style of basketball that they can play is Ben Simmons doing really bad. As he just shows there with that finish.
Simmons against Edey. Turns and hits the hook. Ben Simmons averaging just 5
basketball plays. The right flash to throw the pass.
Yeah, Jake's been doing a lot of those winning basketball plays. As Ben Simmons hooks that up and in. Simmons operating with 5 fouls. Challenges Edey. Slams on the brakes. Forced to do a fadeaway. Drops it in. Simmons with a...
Counted by DFS. Schroeder ahead. Simmons attacking to the rim, and he lays it in. To 99. They were down by as many as 20 in the first half. Thomas feeds it. Simmons driving in for 2. Simmons hands to Thomas. Double team comes. Williams, Vucevic. Thomas feeds it. Simmons slips inside from Dosunmu. Now it's Johnson. Simmons drives. Show it. Score. Vucevic bites on the face.
They've come locked in, and JB Bickerstaff mentioned the outlier against the Knicks.
Simmons, good take, and the finish.
Aggressiveness, assertiveness for Simmons to get
Negative plus minus thus far in this early season. Johnson bounces and Simmons.
That's a great play, and so the different angles.
Johnson maintains possession, keeps the pivot down. Simmons with a little hook. And Simmons anybody else. He's got the receipts. He's got the tape and the stats. Yeah. And Simmons. Simmons gets the roll. And Simmons. He's got to calm down.
Close to another 3. Javante wanted it. Other side of the floor, Simmons. Ben runs off the second chance. Jeremiah fronting Simmons. They want to go for the top. Jeremiah tried to get to it. Simmons banks it in. Like he's playing. Ben Simmons.
Stay home. Stay home. Stay home. You live with that.
Right, because he doesn't
live with that. Right. Make him shoot over top of you. That's a heck.
Game Clyde by missing 3 of their first 4 attempts. They've hit 5 straight, all from 3.
Thomas, a good job there finding Sims with the alley stuff.
Jordy Fernandez, Clyde, the Nets coach, was asked prior to the game as Simmons gets the roll about Bridges, who was
Ball fake on a 3. Turns the corner on ball. Simmons inside for the deuce. The Nets' first basket of the game brought to you by Hyundai.
And I like Ben living there. He get a penetrate. Well,
back it out under a minute to go. Wilson. Finisher. Simmons. Lights up on the deck. It's 5-on-4. Simmons. Right down. Ben Simmons going to the hole. Johnson swing. Wilson. It's blocked by Bridges. Ben Simmons. Straight up on aisle. Wilson. Trying to drive in. Cutters. Shakeman.
caught me off guard.
First field goal for the Sixers in this third quarter.
Great hands by DeRozan. Wonderful effort. Thomas the lob. Claxton off glass. He's on a roll. Keon Ellis was shaken. Simmons follows up with a jab.
You've got the Nets come in terms of the three-point attempts. Is it we're alley-oop there to the slow fake where he went off of the fourth quarter.
as they rallied from 5 down to start the fourth quarter. Simmons inside with an easy putback. Spins out.
Well, Ben Simmons is one guy who can't even play. You have to actually get in his space in regard to a jump shot. Simmons coming out.
Williams at the scorer's table. Simmons inside to a little right bouncing. And Simmons of beauty. Double figures for the former net, but the current net also in double figures. That matches his season. Simmons fires into the corner. Benny Smith, who got the start tonight. Simmons on a run down the lane. He won the first half. Career high half for Martin. Drops it out to Simmons on the spin and finish.
And it's controlled by Simmons. Simmons, head on a swivel, takes it himself, and he scoops it home. The Nets' first basket of the game.
Every single season, feels like it's gone up just a little bit, but tick.
That ends a 9-0 run as Ben Simmons gets to the tip. 21 chance to get into that process. Changes here, upstairs. Nice setup. Now it's Schroeder. Floats it up. Gets the roll. Ben Simmons with the cleanup. On the back. Shot clock is down to 3. Simmons.
Wilson lobs and a punch for Simmons.
Underway. Here's center. James Williams. J.D. Rawls, the officiator. Simmons. The steal and slam to open play. And the Nets' first basket. That's to a T. Simmons driving and finishing. Going hard to the hole.
Across the board, there's such a special type of balance and spacing.
Simmons flips it over to the right hand. Bingo in the paint.
Initially, 3 to shoot. Has to do something with it. Simmons fading away. Oh, boy! You don't see that in the big bag often.
And it's set up by his aggressive.
A lot of good looks in this first half, up to 13 points. Simmons weaving, arrowing and finishing. A strong, aggressive take through the chest of Markkanen.
And with an energy group, he can run, he can guard multiple positions. Not a bad shot there. So I think for him, I told him
to let something carry on that he doesn't like.
Everybody coming in.
Maybe that's straight after timeout.
play the video.
Yeah.
Go get that old thing back. Ben is getting caught, is jumping in the air, not knowing anywhere to go. Because he has to kind of abort mission.
Not as comfortable on that right block as he is that left block. Simmons is pretty comfortable crossing over. 7th year.
Just like that, the Bucks had the last 4 points.
Oh, look at the hand time by Simmons.
Lots of good energy with this line. Swung all to himself. And part of a Bucks 13-2 run. There's an alley-oop to Simmons. And a couple of blocks. I think his season high is Simmons. Was that outside the paint?
Suns 3, no good. Cameron Johnson. Simmons on the roll to the basket, lays it in.
And we got used to seeing Franz Wagner do that so often.
Simmons is the idolized Zaza Pachulia, who's been a big factor in his development as an NBA player. Ben Simmons.
Difference quickly makes a dozen dimes, 90. And a 12-point lead, the largest, and Simmons makes it at
the outset. Ben Simmons, a 3-time All-Star when he has played. And
Simmons right-handed, yes. No, Ben Simmons. Wednesday night, back spasms. He's had 3 back surgeries. Looks great already with the right hand.
floater there. 17 to 10. That's a breakout for Simmons. Ben Simmons with a reverse dunk. Ben Simmons, the first overall pick back in 2000. Navigating. And a good pass under to Ben Simmons.
Good extra right there. I mean, you get the pass from Williams inside and then down, and I mean, you can see what Brooklyn's trying to build around the players.
You're out of Oregon State in the starting lineup tonight.
Why is it called? You made the right decision at the right time.
It's Ben Simmons. Brooklyn. Simmons a little wiggle hook shot, top the rim and in.
And he rarely ever takes those off the dribble. Normally he's a catch and shoot guy. Simmons gets in his sweet spot for that.
First half. Here Simmons drives in off flip, turns to his right, knocked up back to the backboard and in. It's home for two. Again, cuts the lead to one.
All the little chicken. All those guys do.
Score. Simmons, first score here. Teams up 20 or more.
I can tell you there was no question what was about to happen. Simmons answered it too, but there was no question.
They're coming the other way. Johnson. They don't know. Followed by Ben Simmons. Two tosses and a score.
Well, the time before, it was kind of an the Nets have answered every time throughout this game.
Simmons. Make that Simmons across the lane. Heaves it running.
342. They outscored the Heat, but here's defense to offense. He has played great defense throughout the course of his career, and throwing it down that time is Ben Simmons. He's playing short-handed. Both these teams. No Lakers, no throwing it down. Ben Simmons. On the offensive rebound. Here comes Brooklyn. Lob underneath. Once again, an alley-oop. And Ben Simmons, the recipient.
Aaron Sharp has gone to the scores table. Simmons with the right hand. He's a left-handed basketball player, but Wilson Williams, 5 on the floor for Brooklyn. Simmons again with the right hand. Make him shoot with the left.
They're going to clear Simmons.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. This would be chicken salad if ever there was chicken salad for Brooklyn. Oh, my goodness. Simmons, the seal. Got slapped, made it with the right hand.
It was took by Simmons. Working on Green, crosses him up into the lane, runs it up, and scores.
Goes Simmons to the corner. Face up, drive on Brogdon, 2 to shoot. Simmons has to force and throws it out.
And that's going to...
Simmons looking to run, recognizes the advantage, goes right at Vucevic, and floats it through.
60% from downtown. He finishes up, with his 4th 30-point game of the year.
Yeah, man, I said you got a mean air guitar too. Our music was playing. But
Cody Williams. Simmons took it away. Another giveaway by the Giants. The rack and in for 2.
And the young fella, Cody Williams, has...
Big man has good hands. The stride in the front court. Stop and go drop. Pushes flip. Scores. Easy. Double figures with 10. Oh, he got the rebound back. Off the miss. Powell drives the dish. Simmons up the window.
I don't know if the Jazz...
That as well. The dump off and the finish. There's the Simmons.
Those are not that they don't want him. Just like you were saying, he was saying, hold on, Dirk, stay away. We don't need a double team coming.
Simmons finishes it.
block the shots. Ben Simmons is the tallest player on the floor for the Clippers. And he's just made a third.
Bogdanovich throws it up, and Simmons puts it down. Against the West, and Simmons got the steal.
Yeah, Siakam thought he had good enough. And you got to remember, Ben Simmons is 6'10", and
He makes himself a presence.
Be a player that can get you 2 steals.
Exactly. Give you some dunks.
Speaking of which, nice lob. Donovich to Simmons, the newcomers team up for tonight. Simmons against Buzelis. Good contest. Nice shot by Ben Simmons. For LA. Simmons. Kobe White does it.
One of the areas that is going to
Wing. Donovich relocates. Went inside. Pardon me. Simmons with the finish. He got beat the finish.
267 LA. Simmons carries it up and in.
It's been so long since we've seen him do a little more.
You see that he was the runner-up last year. I think you're going to reverse that this year. I think Nikola Jokic certainly could be MVP, but you're looking at the best player on the best team. Goes to Harden. Clippers out in front, 29-22. Simmons barreling down the lane and lays it in. Very aggressive drive. Misfires, and it's a Ben Simmons rebound. Clippers by 10. It is worth pointing out, however, as Simmons goes down the lane. Hello. Intercepted. Here comes Bogdanovich. Simmons the floater. It's good. The Clippers close to within 1.
James Harden gets inside, floats it up short, rebound tipped up and in by Simmons.
Simmons 6'10". Gone a long stretch of minutes without a shot. That doesn't happen much this season. Romer's usage rate has been way up. Simmons forced into a really tough shot there, but he gets the roll from deep here in this second quarter.
Yeah, that's where you got to lock in, and we've seen this throughout the last 10 games. The Cavs, they start getting good looks and they miss shots. There's that little right-handed hook that Ben Simmons likes.
Late to get back, but is on his feet. Simmons into the painted area. He shoots the ball.
Struggle to match his minutes.
Simmons goes to the basket and lays it in.
I like that. Ben Simmons has been
Struggling in this series with the field. Your second unit for the Clippers, one of the best in the game. They got a little bit of everything. Defense.